She called me shallow.
Ah.
No, you called yourself shallow.
She agreed.
That's not where I heard it.
Oh man, it's not always about you.
Oh, where's the clock? Can I borrow the clock?
Right there.
Oh, that's right. Oh no, I have to wait till it turns a minute because I can't tell which side.
Just where?
Nick's hand is up.
How's everybody doing?
Yes.
Good. I'm Ken Perry. I'm with Broker Knowledge Group from Camas, Washington. And I'm very excited to talk to you today because you're all getting CMI training, which means at some point you're going to speak in public. And hopefully at some point you're going to take that show on the road. So if you're going to take that show on the road and you're going to start talking to people in different regions, different areas, then you're going to need Ken Perry's 5 travel techniques for the professional speaker. As a professional speaker, I get to fly all over the place, and I am the least organized man you will ever meet in your entire life. And so I have to have everything organized, I have to have everything easy, or my life is very stressful. And so if you're going to travel, whether you're doing it for business to speak or just for business because you travel for business, you're going to need to make sure that you decrease the stress using the following 5 techniques. Are you ready for them?
Yep.
All right, here they go. In the right order, you want to write these down. Number 1, time cushion. Always cushion your time. When I'm running a seminar on the East Coast and I'm from the West Coast, I'll fly there. My seminar starts at 9 o'clock in the morning, 6 o'clock my time. I will show up at the seminar at 7:30, between 7:30 and 8 o'clock, 4:30 and 5 o'clock my time. Yes, it's a pain, but if I don't do that, then I'm not positive the room's set up correctly. I'm not positive that I'm even comfortable in the room. In addition to that, I'll typically show up the night before and I'll walk the room just to get a good feel for the room so that I know when I walk in there's going to be no surprises for me, or any surprises will be mitigated by the fact that I've already been there. So first off, cushion your time. The other way you want to cushion your time is on your flight. As you're flying, I get to the airport 2 hours early, usually. I mean, there's things that come up where you're not able to do that, but you don't want to be stressed out. With the amazing Wi-Fi in most of the airports, you can get on the internet while you're there and get a lot of work done. I also have a 6-year-old, a 4-year-old, and a 2-year-old, and the airport is the only calm place in my life. So just easier to get there where nobody's bugging me, nobody's asking for things, and it's just easy to do that. So that's your first one, is cushion your time at the event, cushion your time on your flight. Secondly is streamline. Life's got to be easy when you're traveling. Again, decreasing stress. So I've got everything streamlined. Directions, I do not want it. When I first started traveling, I had everything MapQuest. I had all these papers. You can't MapQuest everything, it's just hard. I bought Magdalena. Magdalena and I have been together for 2 years. She is my Magellan, my travel navigation system. For just $450, she can ease all of your stress. She is the newest of the ladies in my life that tell me what to do. And she does. She just tells me to turn left or turn right, and makes it so easy for me to get places. So when I get off an airplane, everything's plugged into Magdalena. I know exactly where I'm going. I hit a button and she tells me where to drive. Especially on the East Coast, that can get very stressful. Since I bought Magdalena, I get much fewer middle fingers because she tells me when to move over to the left-hand side, when to move over to the right. I'm not cutting anybody off, which is a lot easier. It's better for my safety as well. Another thing, and this may be weird, when you're flying, streamline your clothing. I wear the exact same clothes every time I fly, because I know what pocket everything's in, so that when I'm standing in there waiting for the metal detector, I know where everything is, throw it in the bin, get it out, put it back in the same pocket. Just way easier to do. So get your travel clothes and make that easy. Your third big tip for you is BYOB, which is bring your own business. Whatever you're speaking with, if you're using a laptop, bring your own laptop. If you're using a remote, get comfy with the remote and bring your own remote. Never be caught without it. I recommend bringing your own projector. Big fan of bringing my own projector because I love my projector. I have a mute button, a still button. I've got all the cool stuff, and I can't be messing around with things. Okay? Bring your own business and know your own technology. Underneath the bring your own business, make sure that you know exactly how to use it, because there's nothing more frustrating than always having to fidget with everything because you just can't control it. Number 4, perk up. You have got to perk up. If you're going to travel, you better love it, and so perk up. Use your MVP. If you travel a lot, you get that Alaska Airlines MVP. You're the first aboard, and it's an automatic upgrade to first class. When you go on National, Rent-A-Car, which is the one that I use, I have an executive selection. When you rent enough cars with them, you get out of the airport, you jump in the nicest car on the lot, you just drive out. It's really nice, and it's so easy and decreases your stress because you're not worried about where you're going to sit, what you're going to drive, any of those things. I'll give you your final one. This is the 5th tip. So we had time cushion, we had streamline, we had BYOB, we had perk up, and then finally this. Enjoy. I am so fortunate. I am blessed. I've had the most amazing time. And every place I visit, I treat it like I'm never going to be there again. Because you never know if you're ever going to end up in the same place or if you're going to have the chance. You know, so many crazy things can happen in life. And so even when I'm in Tri-Cities, I will enjoy Tri-Cities on a Monday, which is hard to do. But I make new friends everywhere I go. I mean, life is so short and so small. And the more people I get to know, the more friends that I have. And I love friends. So make friends wherever you go. Eat great food. I encourage you to just start eating well. One of the most fun things for me when I travel is to find the best filet in town. If you're here all week, go to Tommy Bahamas. It's right across the street. They have a filet. It melted me. I mean, I cried. I don't cry often. I cried when I ate this filet, and everything around you just goes because all you can hear is just that moist filet in your mouth. Eat great food. Have great fun with whatever you do, because if you're going to travel and it's not fun, you will completely burn out. Even if you're doing local seminars, use some of those tips, because you want every single time you get in front of an audience, you want the only thing on your mind to be the subject that you're going to speak about and how many lives you can change when you leave. Make sense? Thanks for having me.